Why does everyone hate MrBeast again? Alright, let's check it out.
If I had $1 for every time the general public hated on MrBeast, I'm pretty sure I'd be a very wealthy man. Because for the past couple months, it seems like the hate for MrBeast has been steadily growing, and honestly, it's gotten to a point now to where it's kinda insane. One-off tweets that he might make now have the power to start entire wars on Twitter. And honestly, I don't see it getting any better from here. So let's dive in. In terms of the recent massive hate that he's been receiving, it first stems from his whole Team Water project, where he's trying to help poor people receive clean water. And I briefly touched on this a bit in my Kai Cenat video, because apparently the internet was hating on Kai for not donating to his project, but that's neither here nor there. The point
and I still don't understand that.
Point is, the Team Water project was a massive content creator project with the objective of helping people in Africa get water, and somehow people still found a way to hate on it, or better yet, hate on MrBeast for doing it. Hashtag Team Water is a scam. The water facilities will be used to sell water and not give it away for free. This was always about the money and always will be, using people's investment to make more money. Mark my words, hashtag scam, hashtag MrBeast. And look, I'd be more inclined to ignore random tweets like this if these were one-off and random, but they aren't. It seems like every day someone is trying to find a way to discredit the project and find a way to say it's a scam. And if they aren't saying it's a scam, they're just finding a way to hate on the project. There was also another aspect of people really hating the way that MrBeast was asking people to donate to the project.
Ew, Bates Nutsack only donated $10,000. Gross, he must be poor.
Being cheating.
Cal, why am I the only creator who knows how to philanthropy, Max?
With a lot of people saying that he was pressuring people to donate, and it kind of felt like extortion. But you know what? I'll let you guys be the judge of that.
Debt collector here, where's that 100 G's?
Oh yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
Where's,
How am I getting pressed like this?
where's the 100 grand? It's 100,000 years of clean water for people in need.
Dude, I haven't streamed it. Like I said, I'm doing 100 and then whatever my chat donates. I told you that.
Okay.
Oh, he did say that though. He did say that though.
Okay.
Yeah, we remember this clip.
I forgot.
Mr. Greed with 36,000 likes. MrBeast has become so unlikable, true colors showing. Nah, MrBeast is doing too much, he needs to be humbled. Some streamers were also claiming that they went on a week break because they were scared MrBeast was gonna ask them to donate to the charity, which is kinda insane when you think about it. The caption should really be, millionaires went on a 1 week break from streaming to avoid MrBeast calls to donate to charity. Because once again, these guys are literal millionaires.
Yeah, but still, if they don't want to donate, they don't have to.
MrBeast also commented under this post saying people don't have to donate if they don't want to, which
Yeah, you say that, but you still post it and like show everybody that they didn't want to donate, and then all your fans go and flood their shit. So it's like you saying this, but another thing is happening. You feel me? They have their reasons for sure. This nigga B. Lou said, nah, AI is crazy. And the crazy thing is, I know this is not AI, bro. This is not AI. I watched they stream when they said that shit.
which is very true. They're acting like MrBeast is the Grim Reaper. There was also another popular creator named Nick830 who had some choice words for the campaign as well, with him basically claiming that he doesn't like the campaign because the people donating can't make a name for themselves or receive more recognition than MrBeast.
You know, MrBeast, and I'm not saying he's only doing it so that it makes him look good, but it makes him look good. MrBeast and Team Water raised $12 million for charity. So, like, bro, when they're pressuring these creators to donate money and everything for that, I can see why some creators don't want to do it because it's MrBeast's name that gets all the recognition. I mean, I don't know, just from the clips that I've seen, it's kind of weird that he's like pressuring all these guys. And, you know, to each their own, maybe he's friends with them and maybe it's not like that, but at the end of the day, MrBeast gets all the recognition for that. So it's like, you got to respect it if a creator doesn't want to do that. I don't care who you are, bro, $1 million, $100,000, that's a lot of money. MrBeast is gonna get the credit for that, no one else.
If the whole goal is to donate to charity, does it matter who gets the credit? I understand that MrBeast's name is going to be the headliner for the charity, but that's simply because he's been facilitating everything and he's actually been the one reaching out to people. I hope Nick830 realizes
as long as what he's doing is actually all what's supposed to say? It's actually real. It's actually happening, and people are benefiting from this cause. I don't really see a problem with it, bro. MrBeast has helped society itself like so much. Not gonna lie. So, but people gonna hate regardless. This is like a good explanation. I mean, good example. Cause like this nigga does so much for the world, and he still get hate. It's gonna happen regardless. Just be yourself, do you, and do whatever you want to do. Cause you really can't stop that shit.
Is that if all these other people wanted to donate to charity or start an initiative like MrBeast started, they could have done that themselves, but they didn't because they probably wouldn't have done it. It just comes off a little weird that he's angry that these other famous creators aren't receiving more credit for donating to charity. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. According to an hour ago, Team Water has raised so far $33 million, so it's doing pretty good. But as I said earlier, this wasn't the only thing people were mad at him for. Because apparently, not too long after the whole Team Water discourse ended, he triggered millions of people on Twitter with just one reply. Now, to add a bit of context, the Rolling Stone recently released an article titled The 25 Most Influential Creators of 2025. And in this article, obviously, the Rolling Stone is talking about the creators who have had the most impact and influence of this year. And when looking at the article, obviously there's going to be names that you recognize like IShowSpeed. Some people may recognize Drewski, people like Kai Cenat, and eventually, at number 7, you'll eventually get to MrBeast. And whether or not he deserves to be placed higher on the list, that's just opinion based, I'm just listing out the article. But after MrBeast read the article and saw his placing, he wasn't the happiest. In fact, he probably looked like this meme. So he let off this tweet. According to this list, a guy with 1 million followers is more influential than me. What did I do to piss off the Rolling Stones? And then he placed a photo of the person at number 6, which is Caleb Huron. And you know, Twitter didn't like that. And while I can't see the replies of his tweet because it's now deleted, I can only assume that
okay, so they put you in a different placement. And I can see why MrBeast might feel
the replies were terrible. And a bit off topic, because it's, and while I can't see, which is Caleb Huron,
I can see why MrBeast might feel entitled, but not gonna lie, that's bad PR. You're roasting somebody else for being in a higher position than you in like a I don't know what the shit is. I'm not gonna lie, but I just noticed it's bad PR just by looking at it, bro. Shit, bro. Hey, bro, that's crazy. This nigga started roasting him for having 1 million followers.
And you know, Twitter didn't like that. And while I can't see the replies of his tweet because it's now deleted, I can only assume that the replies were terrible. And a bit off topic, I also didn't know who Caleb Huron was myself, so I did a bit of digging and I found out that
I have no idea who this guy is.
He's a comedian and like a podcaster, kind of like Drewski. And with just one search on YouTube, I can tell that he's popping in terms of content wise and views. So it isn't really that crazy that he's on the list. He's just on a different part of the internet. However, him being ahead of MrBeast is still kind of controversial, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that the tweet that MrBeast put out wasn't received well by anyone. Even if it is true to an extent, the tweet came off as disrespectful. And because of that,
yeah, bro, you disrespected him because you he feels like he's entitled to be at the top because you know he's big and successful and he's a billionaire. So like once you reach that status, you don't settle for less, for sure. But that's crazy. You coming after the nigga, like he didn't make the list, did he? That's crazy. You should go after the Rolling Stones people. Bro didn't do nothing to you, bro. That's fucked up. Not gonna lie.
The MrBeast haters hopped right on it. MrBeast ops like Rosanna Pansino, who haven't been seen since the whole dog pack era situation and they kind of just disappeared, popped back up with a banger tweet that said, MrBeast mask slipping this much in less than a year has been fascinating to watch. Sorry, Jimmy, Caleb has something you'll never have.
Yeah, bro, this shit has been funny to watch. But this is the like, bro, once you get to a certain status, you don't gotta play nice. He's been playing nice for a while. But we know MrBeast 6000 though. We know who he used to be. Yeah, bro. New cap.
have a personality. And it got 8.7 million views and 283,000 likes. And under her post, she tweeted again saying, after getting ratioed, Jimothy deleted his tweet. Imagine being a billionaire and caring about some random magazine list. Loser Mr. Ego takes another L. And I'm not gonna lie, she's low-key cooking him right now. Because there's no way MrBeast, who literally just raised $33 million in like a month for a project, is worried about a stupid article nobody would have read if he didn't bring attention to it. But now since he mentioned
That is true, bro. It's like what you resist persists, bruh. Damn. Because I didn't even know about the article until I watched this video. So like, damn, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Don't try to resist it, bro. Just if it bothers you, just leave it alone. Like, let it go. Let it go. Cause pour energy to it, you can only get more of it.
There's been like 9 articles that spawned overnight all talking about it. And they're even talking about it in India. Why on earth is India worried about MrBeast? The guy that MrBeast was originally talking about, Caleb Huron, also posted a screenshot on Instagram that says, "Thank you, Rolling Stone, it's an honor." And the picture is a screenshot of MrBeast's tweet. And all the comments on this post are completely dogging on MrBeast, saying things like, when you get ranked higher than a grifter off of children's joy. Man who pits poor people against each other for monetary gain, shocked to find out he is less influential than man who is
Damn, is this the MrBeast fall off? Hey, all I gotta say is MrBeast gonna come back from this? What do y'all think? Cause to me it looks like his shit is going down. The more he resists from this shit, the more it's gonna persist. So like, ooh, this is a big one. Let me know what you think about it. This is crazy, bro. I never thought MrBeast would take this big of a hit.
Money, and does it make people fist fight for cash? More at 6. So yeah, that's pretty much all the MrBeast drama.
Damn. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit down in the comments. I love y'all boys. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man.